Hey guys, Metal Breakdown here this afternoon to review the brand new album by the Amity Affliction, the Australian metalcore band. This album is called Misery. We had 3 singles so far, the first 3 songs on the album, Ivy Doomsday, Feels Like I'm Dying, and Holier Than Heaven. I might compare it with previous releases by the band, but I won't speak about Severed Ties, Young Bloods, Chasing Ghosts, well, the first 3 albums, because I never listened to them. Believe it or not, I only listened to half of the album, so the last 3, Let the Ocean Take Me and This Could Be Heartbreak, because I kind of discovered the band when they released This Could Be Heartbreak in 2016. And only went back to Let the Ocean Take Me. Still haven't listened to the first 3 albums, but you guys will probably tell me that it's something I need to do as soon as possible. But it's not the point of this video. Today we'll talk about Misery, that is coming out tomorrow. Huge day for metal releases. Misery by the Amity Affliction and Rainier Fog by Alice in Chains. So I'll pick up these 2 albums tomorrow at my local record store, and hopefully you guys will do the same because we need to support them, right? Anyway, let's fucking do this, guys, for the album review of Misery by the Amity Affliction. So at first, when we knew that this album would have kind of a more mainstream approach, a more electronic approach, I was really worried sick. I was like, oh, this won't be good. Even though I liked Ivy Doomsday, I thought that this would probably be the best song on the album, and that the rest would be like too popish, too mainstream for me. And guess what? It's not the case at all. Don't worry, guys, if you love the previous albums, at least the last 2, because like I said, these are the only one I know so far by them. You'll probably love this one. And the proof of that is that even though I really like Ivy Doomsday, it's not even in my top 5. And in this review, I'll focus mainly on the top 5 like I usually do in my album reviews. Also, it's their very first full album without their drummer, Ryan Burt. I don't know who did the drumming on this album. I don't know if it's the new touring member Casey McHale who drummed on that album, or maybe it's one of the other guys. I really don't know. I tried to find out, but nope. So if someone knows, just tell me, please. That would be sick. But yeah, let's start right away with the top 5. But just before, let's talk about my honorable mentions. And there's a lot of them, because making a top 5 for this album was really like the hardest thing I ever did. Like, what? Really heartbreaking to remove some of these songs from the top 5, but guess what? I only had to pick 5, so. First honorable mention is Ivy Doomsday. Even though it's not one of the best, because it's not in my top 5, I think that it was the best song to put out first, because it's really giving us like a truly good idea of what this entire album is about. I also put Feels Like I'm Dying. At first I was like, this will not be for me, but the more and more I listen to it, it has really grown on me so much. I was re-listening to it a couple of times yesterday, and I was like, wow, this song is almost in the top 5. So good, so catchy, and I will still listen to it a lot in the future. Burn Alive is also another really great song. Kick Rocks, and the one I almost put in my top 5 is D.I.E. or Die. Not the best lyrics, because it's kind of I saw some people saying that they were cringy, but it's not the word I would use. More like something you would expect. I don't know if there's a word for that, like predictable. I don't even know if it's a word in English, but yeah. But the chorus is so beautiful, so that's why it was almost in my top 5. Like, remind me a bit of All Fucked Up from the previous album. I love this one so much. Really not my style of song, but when it was released in 2016, it was at the perfect moment in my life. Well, when I felt all fucked up, so perfect timing for this song. And now this is like kind of follow-up, not really, but in my head it is, okay? So with the top 5, in the 5th position, I put Black Cloud, because the use of electronic stuff is simply perfect here. The vibe it gives us when the song starts is awesome, the lyrics are super good, and the whole vibe of this one is great. Joel is doing great in this one, but the one that impressed me the most is Aaron. Beautiful vocals in this song. The thing that convinced me to put this song in my top 5 instead of all the songs in the honorable mention is the completely mad breakdown with the chaotic heavy part. Wow! The bridge before the last chorus is really well done as well, even if it's pretty short. Could have lasted a bit longer, but still great work. Sorry. In the 4th position, I put Beltsville of Blues. I was really curious to hear this one because the song title is a bit special and the song itself is really one of a kind. Starting with a super cool catchy riff before calming down a bit with yet another beautiful chorus, proving once more that the Amity Affliction are the king of this kind of chorus. They really are, truly are. The breakdown part is super cool, and they're showing again that there are still a heavy band, even if their direction for this album kind of changed. They're still super heavy, and there's almost an heavy part in all of this. Not all of the song, but most of the songs. In the 3rd position, I put Drag the Lake. As soon as the vocal kicks in, this song is a real powerhouse. It is also able to use the electronic stuff perfectly in the verses to make the clean vocals even better. This song, the strong part of this song is the chorus, even if it's pretty short, far from the length of this truly like longer chorus of Holier Than Heaven, a song I will talk about later. The vocals in the chorus are so high, it will be interesting to see live if you can nail them like in the song, because it must be really hard to do, and I was impressed. He is really going high on it. Whoa! It's impressive. In the 2nd position, I went with Holier Than Heaven. The use of the 2 vocalists in the verse is perfect, and it truly justified the need of having 2 singers in this band now, because now they can both do clean vocals. At first it was one doing the clean, one doing the unclean, so they really had their different job for both of them, but now they can do both clean vocals. So maybe someone could say, oh, they only need 1 singer now, but no. Aaron and Joel need to be in this band forever. The vocals in the chorus are so good. Like, if you saw my reaction, I was freaking out when I heard it. And on my first listen as well, I was not expecting the heavy parts with breakdown to keep going with massive unclean vocals part. Definitely my favorite heavy part of the entire album. And my favorite song on the album, which is really surprising even to me, because on the first listen of the album it didn't do that much to me, but now I can't get enough of it. I chose Set Me Free. This one is starting really softly, and I usually like the soft songs a bit less, but this was such a big surprise. We have the right to another wonderful chorus, and after this one the song then goes super heavy with verse with only unclean vocals. I was freaking out. I definitely was. This song also contains a beautiful guitar solo, and I would have loved so much to have more of these on Misery, because this one was so much well done. Hopefully on the next album they'll do more guitar solo, because they know how to do them and they're good at it, so do more next time. It's wonderful. So yeah, this is for my review of Misery by the Amity Affliction. If I would compare it with Let the Ocean Take Me and This Could Be Heartbreak, so far I cannot say if I like this one less or more. At first I thought I would like it way less, but I'm really starting to love this one, and I think that it will grow on me even more in the next few days. So next time I'm talking about the Amity Affliction, I'll let you know, and to make sure I'll do that, let's suggest a song from the first 3 albums that I really need to discover. That would be really interesting to discover their old songs. So to all the fans, just tell me which song I need to hear from these first 3 albums, and I'll do it next time. So yeah, this is it for this video, guys. Don't forget to pick up the album tomorrow. They need our support, so do it, and it's always more fun to have physical copies in our hands. So let's all do this tomorrow. Thank you so much, guys. Make sure to subscribe if you love what I do on this channel, and I'll see you all next time.